This isn't too shabby, is it? Maybe this little outcropping will do. I have a reluctance to heights, but at the same time I can't seem to avoid it. Okay. So how and why YouTube videos? I never entered into it for money, and I still honestly don't look at it as money. Well, let me say this real quick. What I'm going to say about how and why I do it is in no way a slam in how anybody else does it. There are things people do that I think is really cool, and there's things that people do that I'm not that fond of. Each their own. You live your life, yada yada yada, all that kind of shit. I just do my videos the way I want to do them. Alright, there's people coming, so I'm going to shut up. I don't like doing this in public, I really don't. I guess that shows my self-consciousness of filming. Like when I do the food stuff, I feel real uncomfortable filming stuff in a restaurant. I think it's a little weird, but I guess I got to get past that. I'm working on it. How I do it. What you're looking out of, what is filming this right now, is the cheap model GoPro Hero. What was it, 129 bucks. And when you're seeing something that's not from there, it's from this. This is a Samsung Galaxy S4. That's it. That's what I use. Sometimes, not as much as I would like, but sometimes I break out my Pentax DSLR and take some photos with that, which I want to get back to doing more of that. So that's how I do it. When I edit them, I have GoPro Studio to sometimes try to fix the GoPro stuff, to zoom in when you can't zoom in. And I should be ashamed to say that I'm using Windows Movie Maker. I tried a couple other ones, but it's so simple and easy, but it doesn't do a lot of the bells and whistles. That's what these get edited with. So nothing very expensive, not a lot of money in software editing thing. Do also use Amersoft file compression on some of them, most of them. I know that Windows Movie Maker can do it, but when I was messing with it, I thought that it made it more choppy. I usually upload at 720. If I had like fantastic internet or thought, I guess it goes back to, I make no claims. I'm not Spielberg. I know I often move the camera too much. I bounce the camera too much, and I'm seriously trying to get better at that. But for those people that do this, they know it can be difficult. You know, you're filming life as it's moving, and sometimes life gets bouncy. I'm not wanting to make every video a huge art project, you know, for me. I'm trying to, my channel's turned more into a vlog than anything else, so I try to do my best, and I'm not perfect, and I will make no claims to be perfect. But, and I think over time, I've done a little bit better, so that's the how I do them. Now I guess my style, because everyone has a style, I guess. And again, my style is my style. I say and again too much. I got to work on that. You notice stuff when you start editing. My style is my style. Other people do theirs a different way, and when I get ready to talk about my way, that doesn't mean I'm criticizing other people. I'm just sharing how I do it. You'll notice that I'm not on camera that much, and there's kind of a couple reasons for that. I don't like being on camera. Growing up, there's not many pictures of me without a hand in front of my face. I've been told I have the perfect face for radio. Actually, I do get a few compliments on my voice because I try not to yell, and when I make videos, I'm usually more calm than like real life. I seem to be less animated. Kim from Kimmy Cool Beans channel, Kim and Bart, Kim said I'm my voice is soothing. I'm like the white Morgan Freeman. Which I kind of thought was cool. I wonder if you're seeing those geese. So I don't put myself on camera around. I have a selfie stick, I kind of hate selfie sticks. I don't know, I guess I'm trying to show you what you could see on your own, like a point of view kind of thing. To me, I like to do that more than when I watch a lot of other people's videos. They're making cool videos, going to cool places, their camera's on a stick looking at themselves, and you're like, move your head. There's something really cool behind you, move your head. That's just how I see it. So this is why I do it this way. Now I do get on camera every now and then, and I've gotten better at it. Because one, if I wanted to just make money off of YouTube, get loads and loads of views, I am fully aware of what I could do to change to meet that goal. But that's not my goal. I tried to show the good side of life. Don't mistake for a second that means I haven't had and don't at times have trials and hard times, because I'm like everybody else. I do. And when appropriate, I share that. But usually I tend to try to convey the more positive aspects of this, while still being realistic, I think. I'm not a drama person. I don't want it in my life. You're not going to see it in my videos. You're going to hear me bitch like about two things. Driving, because when you're RVing a lot, you're seeing drivers, and there's just some terrible drivers out there. And trash. People throwing trash everywhere. Drives me insane. Those are the two things I'm going to bitch about. I wasn't put on this earth, I don't think, to help others find what's wrong with everything. Most of us are well aware of what's wrong with everything. I try to do my videos in a more positive and uplifting way, because I'm trying to live a positive and upbeat kind of life. So that's what I want, and that's how I want to share it. But I do put myself on camera sometimes, because sometimes it's important. It's good for people to know, hey, there's an actual person there. There's a real live human being. I'm going to stop it and maybe move a little bit. And that, if I move, that might give me time to think. All right, there we go. I do a lot of nature stuff because that's my why. If I did a lot of stealth camping and urban boondocking, my videos would be about that, because that would be my why. But this is my why. Okay, we'll move to another spot. That looks like a nice spot. Apparently I'm in the mood to be sitting on the ledges and stuff today. Let's get up there. Alright, let me get up. This is good. See, there's that darn camera moving again too fast. But this is a good spot. Oh yeah, that works. Let me get the camera set up. So back to the how and whys of the videos. My videos tend to be short. When there's a few people that can do it, that can keep my attention, but sometimes people make really long videos, and for me, I just can't stick it out. And I know this video is far longer than I would have intended it to be. I also try to do my videos topically. A lot of people will do, this is a day in my life, and they'll share a lot of what they did through the course of the day, which is cool, which I think I might try to do some of that in the future. But I tend to do topical. More people. See, people stop and talk to you. I was just accused of capturing some serenity. And that's a good phrase. Maybe I'll use that more often. Capturing serenity. Serenity now! Serenity now! Festivus for the rest of us. The airing of grievances. Test of strength, or feats of strength, or whatever. Come on, George! Alright, there's enough Seinfeld. One thing I do that's different than my real life is I do my best not to swear on YouTube, which has helped me not swear quite as much in person, but I've met a few YouTubers and they would probably attest to you that I drop that F-bomb like constantly. My videos are often edited choppy because I'm trying to edit out the use of that word. Some people hate and despise that word. To me, maybe it's a New York thing, it's comes before or after the. It fits in every sentence. It can be every type of word, adjective, adverb. It can be a noun. It can be anything. But I try not to use it that much. So that's how I kind of differ from real life. Types of videos and the way I break them down. Cats, first of all, I gotta explain the cats. For me as a dude, it can be quite difficult sometimes to post the cat videos. You can be self-conscious. I shouldn't speak for anybody else. I can be self-conscious. And I always feel the need to try to explain away the cats. The cats happen because Kiki the Persian, my ex-wife had to have Persians. This cat hated her, so she's mine. Vinny was a rescue that he's just too cute. I had to rescue him, and he was supposed to go to family. I'm sorry if I'm repeating. I know I tend to do that as well. So I gave Vinny to my aunt, and it didn't work out. So Vinny came back. I never wanted to RV with 2 cats, but I do, and it works. Cooking videos. I do a lot of cooking videos because I like to eat more people. Dang. I just don't want to be that weird guy sitting on a rock talking at a camera. The people in my family are actually good cooks. I make no claims. I don't post these to say, look at me, I'm a great cook, because I'm just throwing stuff together. But I do it also in a way to show RVing doesn't have to be all beanie weenies, franks, and hamburgers. Although I do like a good burger. Most of the stuff I try to do is simple, quick, and easy. Not a lot of ingredients. I try my best not to repeat things a lot on video. So sometimes that makes it tough. They're like, yeah, I made a cooking video in a while. Well, I might have done 5 meals that were the same as 5 other meals I had done in the past, or virtually the same. With me, most everything is usually a little bit different because I just use what I have on hand, and even things that I cook a lot, they don't always come out the same. I don't know how to measure. I don't think you need to measure. Like I said, a family that can cook, I have family members that bake and bake amazingly and don't need a measuring cup. I don't know how they do it. And I know I'm on that sriracha kick. I don't put it in everything, but I use it a lot. And I kind of like that some people have tried it because of it and find that it's not overly spicy, it's got good flavor. It helps me in my need for garlic. Alright, I think I'm going to move. While I'm moving, I wonder what else I haven't covered. And what else happens with me a lot is my editing on a topic like this can be tough because I'll ramble along, and I'll come across things, and then I got to try to weed it into something useful. So I'm going to move along and think and see what happens. I think this is a stretch of the trail I haven't done before here. Looks like a nice spot. Here we go down there. Catch the water glistening from the sunlight. Alright, there we go. So, people. I never show a lot of people in my videos. You would think I'd never talk to anybody or I'm never around anybody. Not true. I spend a lot of time around people, actually. I talk to people all the time. Probably more than most want. I don't know, maybe it's my aversion to cameras and stuff like that I don't feel the need or want to put everybody on camera. I've often thought of doing some interviews with people, but I never tend to ask. Maybe I'll change that because it'd probably be good to share some other people's perspectives, because there's people that know far more than I do and have far more experience. But oftentimes when you're seeing a video, there are people right there. And sometimes like, where are you going? Where's he going? He's going to do his YouTube shit. And I step away for a couple minutes and I come back. But I really am usually not a huge fan of putting people on camera because maybe it's that whole selfie thing, maybe it's that whole, social media, everybody on their phones constantly and not in the moment or paying attention to the people around them. So I often think it's just rude. So I tend not to do it. Want to look upstream? I bet you do. So maybe in wrapping up-ish, I do these videos because I like to do them. I find enjoyment. I don't do it for the money. I do my best not to judge other people. I don't like to watch other people's drama And I don't like to watch when you get a feeling that somebody wants something from you or has an agenda. It doesn't make anybody right or wrong. It's just me. My agenda is try to share some silly stuff and hopefully motivate others to go out and do it themselves. Like most people, I enjoy the connection. I don't think I could ever or would ever do a YouTube channel where I disabled comments, because the feedback and interaction and ideas from other people are a big part of what I enjoy about doing these videos. Maybe it's just I don't think I know everything or right about everything, and I don't ever get on other people's channels and criticize them. If they're doing something different than I would do, they're just doing something different than I do. What the hell does my opinion matter? Okay, I moved the camera again. Long ramble, far too long. I will continue to do my YouTube videos the way I do my YouTube videos. I am hopeful and appreciative that people like them, take time out of their busy lives and days to actually watch my ramblings or my sometimes what I feel are pointless videos. I appreciate that, and I like the conversations. I don't do a lot of question and answer kind of videos, but if you have questions or viewer topic videos, stuff like that, that would be super cool too. Alright, I know this is way too long. We'll see if I make a 30-minute video. I sort of hope not. But I will say now, have a great and a wonderful day.